Why do so many men today feel a gnawing emptiness inside them, a kind of hollowness that no amount of distractions, pleasures, or achievement seems to fill? Modern life is overflowing with stimulation, with endless entertainment, with access to everything at the touch of a finger, and yet men report feeling more lost and more empty than ever before. There is a reason for this, a hidden cause that almost nobody talks about because it demands self-control, discipline, and a complete rewiring of how you think about yourself as a man. The reason men feel empty today is because they are leaking out the very essence that makes them powerful, driven, and full of purpose. This essence is semen. And the cure that has been hidden in plain sight for centuries is semen retention. Before I go deeper into this, I want to ask you to join my Telegram channel. The link is in the description because that's where I share exclusive ideas and tools to help you on this journey. Now think about this. When a man spends his energy chasing quick pleasures, when he releases his seed constantly, whether through mindless habits or meaningless encounters, he is literally draining his life force. He is giving away the very substance that nature designed to create life itself. Do you understand the magnitude of that? You're carrying within you the potential to generate another human being, to pass on your DNA, to extend your bloodline. And yet most men waste this power like it is nothing, like it is a disposable tissue, like it holds no value. Is it any wonder then that men walk around feeling hollow, anxious, and directionless? You cannot expect to feel full of purpose when you are throwing away your core essence every single day. The modern system wants men weak, distracted, and dependent. Why do you think pornography is so easily accessible? Why do you think hookup culture is glorified? Why do you think men are encouraged to chase pleasure instead of mastering themselves? Because a man who cannot control his sexual energy is a man who cannot build empires. He is a man who cannot stand strong in his mission. He is a man who will always look outside himself for validation. And that emptiness, that hollowness inside him, is a direct reflection of his wasted energy. Semen retention flips this completely. When you stop wasting your seed and instead cultivate it, store it, and let it transform within you, something powerful begins to happen. You no longer feel drained. You no longer feel like a hollow shell just going through the motions. Instead, you begin to feel charged, alive, and grounded. You begin to walk differently, speak differently, and think differently. Your energy no longer scatters, it consolidates. And when your energy consolidates, your mind becomes sharper, your focus becomes stronger, and your sense of direction returns. That emptiness you felt was not because the world was meaningless, it was because you were disconnected from your inner power source. Retention reconnects you to it. Think about the masculine archetype, the warrior, the builder, the leader. These men were not drained, weak, or aimless. They carried themselves with fire in their veins and certainty in their hearts. They were not slaves to their urges. They were masters of their energy. When you practice semen retention, you start to embody that same energy. Suddenly, small problems no longer shake you. Women sense something different in you because you are not desperate for them. You are not chasing them to fill your emptiness. Instead, you stand firm in your presence, and they are drawn to it naturally. Other men respect you more without even knowing why, because energy cannot be faked. It radiates. But retention is not just about saying no to release. It is about saying yes to a higher form of life. It is about channeling that energy into your mission. When you retain, you create space for your body and mind to rewire. Your testosterone stabilizes, your confidence grows, and your aura strengthens. The emptiness that once haunted you begins to fade, because now you are living in alignment with your true masculine nature. And the crazy part is, you do not need to believe in anything mystical for this to work. Biology itself backs it up. Your body invests a tremendous amount of resources to produce semen vitamins, minerals, proteins, energy. When you hold on to it, your body absorbs and recycles those resources, enriching your brain and nervous system. That is why men who retain often report sharper thinking, deeper voices, stronger eye contact, and a calm intensity. The emptiness men feel is also spiritual. Modern man has been disconnected from ritual, from sacredness, from the deeper meaning of life. Everything is turned into a joke, a meme, or a transaction. But semen retention restores that sense of sacredness, because it forces you to see your energy as something holy, not cheap. You begin to see yourself not as a consumer of pleasures, but as a guardian of life force. And that shift alone transforms you from feeling empty to feeling purposeful. Now let us talk about the pain men go through when they are stuck in the cycle of release. They wake up feeling tired, foggy, unmotivated. They look at themselves in the mirror and see dull eyes, low energy, no fire. They try to mask it with stimulants, with caffeine, with scrolling endlessly on social media, with chasing validation from women, but deep down, they know something is missing. That missing piece is not another achievement, not another gadget, not another girl. It is the mastery of self. Without self-mastery, no man can ever feel truly whole. The first days of retention are difficult because you are fighting years of conditioning. Your mind will scream at you to release. You will feel restless, irritated, even anxious. But that is not weakness, that is withdrawal. You are detoxing from addiction. Push through it, and you will notice a shift. Your eyes will start to shine, your skin will glow, your posture will correct itself. Women will glance at you longer without you even trying. Opportunities will seem to appear because your energy makes you magnetic. And slowly, that emptiness turns into fullness. Not a shallow fullness from external things, but a deep fullness from within. What happens when you feel full from within? You stop being needy. You stop being desperate. You stop looking for others to validate your worth. Instead, you walk with a quiet confidence that says, I am enough. That energy alone changes your entire life, because now you are not controlled by others. You are in control of yourself. This is why retention is the masculine cure. It is not just about sex. It is about power. It is about reclaiming your throne as a man in a world that wants you emasculated. The journey of retention is not easy. There will be relapses. There will be moments when you stumble. But each relapse teaches you. Each relapse shows you how addictive the old pattern was and why you must break free from it. The key is to keep returning to the path, to keep rebuilding, to keep cultivating. Over time, the streaks get longer, the discipline gets stronger, and the emptiness fades more and more. Eventually, you stop counting days because it becomes your lifestyle. You become retention itself. And here is something few talk about: when you retain, you begin to attract respect not just from women, but from the universe itself. Life rewards discipline. Life rewards those who can master their urges. Doors open that once seemed shut. People sense your presence even before you speak. That is not superstition. It is the natural law of energy. A man full of life force will always shine brighter than one who is drained. And that shine fills the emptiness like nothing else can. So if you are tired of feeling empty, tired of walking through life like a ghost, tired of being another weak man in a weak generation, then it is time to embrace semen retention. Stop giving away your power for nothing. Stop letting your urges dictate your destiny. Start retaining, start building, start channeling. The cure is not out there. It is already within you, waiting for you to guard it. And if you ever doubt yourself, remember this: you come from a lineage of men who fought, built, conquered, and endured. They were not slaves to their lust, they were masters of it. They carried themselves with dignity, with pride, with fullness. That same blood runs through your veins. That same potential lives inside you. Do not dishonor it by wasting your energy like a fool. Honor it by retaining, by growing, by filling yourself up from within. Because the truth is, men do not feel empty because life has no meaning. Men feel empty because they are disconnected from their essence. Reconnect, and the meaning will reveal itself to you. I want to leave you with this final thought. Imagine a world where men retained, where men stopped wasting their energy, where men stood tall in their power. Do you think depression would be as high as it is? Do you think anxiety would be as widespread? Do you think men would be lost in video games, drugs, and porn? No. They would be building, leading, and creating. They would be men worth respecting. They would be men who feel full, alive, and unstoppable. That world begins with you. Your choice matters. Your discipline matters. Your energy matters. Do not let the world trick you into thinking otherwise. You're the cure to your own emptiness. Guard your seed, guard your energy, and you will never feel hollow again. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt even a spark of fire inside while listening, I ask you to support this channel. Hit the thanks button below and contribute whatever you can. Every contribution, no matter how small, is important, because it allows me to keep creating content that empowers men to reclaim their strength. Together, we are building a brotherhood of men who are full, not empty, who are powerful, not weak, who are masters, not slaves. Thank you for being part of this journey.